jump right on the Sports Talk with Kamala Felix with the Tuesday morning takeover. Morning, sir. How you doing over there?
All right, man. How you doing?
Doing good. We live on TikTok. We on Instagram. Let me turn on the Instagram numbers. Let me turn it on. Let's see if it's gonna work today. Let's see if I did it right. Let's put it like that. Because everything when you see is always use the error. If it ain't working, the user didn't do something right. I just started the live, so hopefully it can click over. It take about 30 seconds. I'm trying to get us up on Twitch, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. We only gonna be here for about 15, 20 minutes. We ain't gonna be on here long. We're gonna be here for a good time, not a long time. We got a lot of good stuff to discuss. Of course, we got the WNBA. Yeah, we up on LinkedIn. We live up on LinkedIn. Look like we up on Twitch. Let's see what's happening on X. Let's see. We live on X. Let's see. Instagram doing its thing. Yeah, I'm live on both of them. On both our pages. We on TikTok too. Come on to TikTok world. Come on in and follow us. We are Sports Talk with Kamala Felix. We come on. Normally we on Saturday mornings, but we're gonna start doing this Tuesday takeover. So let me get that up here. Tuesday morning takeover. Bam. See that? Look at that right there. And as you can see, I got my Dallas Wings shirt on. I got this for the low price of about $5.99 at the local K. Rogers. They got it in this last year's shirt, so I got a nice little price on it, and I couldn't turn it away. What you got on today over there, Felix?
I'm in the Love and Stuff shirt. Season is over, man. Season is over for my wings.
Well, we gonna get there. We definitely gonna get to the wings. But we gonna start with the ladies sports. So of course you know what that means. It's women's sports. That means the segment is tea. It eats down. It slays, leaves no crumb. Get your coins. We gonna clock the tea today on the ladies. We gonna clock the tea on the ladies. Woo! UCLA, 5 draft picks in the first 15. Lauren Betts, Gabriella Jacquez, Kiki Rice, Angela Dugalic, and Gianna Nikus. Can you believe that? 5 players from one team.
Yeah. They was just due. They won the national. Lauren Betts all world.
To the victors go the spoils. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
They definitely deserve it. That was probably my last pick in the Final Four of any team that would have won it. I always said that they played boring basketball, but that boring basketball got them that championship. So congratulations to UCLA again. And the first pick was Miss AZ Fudd going to the Dallas Wings. That's why I got my Wings jersey on. Two years in a row, the Dallas Wings have had the number 1 pick. Last year they picked Paige Beckers, and now they have AZ Fudd to complete the back court. Now, what does that do for Rike?
Oh,
it's not Enrique. What's the young lady's name? The point guard who recently got himself some trouble.
Oh, you talking about her? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good question.
So who's coming off the bench? Enrique Agumbwale. I'm sorry about putting that name.
Well, you text me last night. They got rid of the coach, right?
Oh yeah, they got a new coach.
So it depends on which angle.
When I couldn't stand, he gone.
It depends on which direction that coach go. He might want to go young, right, and bring Enrique off the bench, or he might just. Sometimes if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Because Enrique definitely is an offense. She can put up 15, 16 in about literally 30, 40 seconds. She score quick. She shoot that 3. She get back on defense, steal the ball. Before you know that ball is in the air again. She definitely is an offense. She's the one who embarrassed the 2024 Olympic team in that game. She's the one that put up all them points and embarrassed them because she was mad because they didn't pick her for the team for the 2nd time in a row. So she had to let them know, hey, you left one off here. But you ready for the season?
Yeah, I'm ready to see what Miss Reese gonna do. All that mouth, you got to bag up all that now. So,
yeah. She's on her way to Atlanta after being traded from Chicago, and then Chicago promptly went out and got Rickea Jackson from Los Angeles, and closer to home, back closer to Detroit. A couple hour drive from down to the city, from right off of I-94, right down for her. So I think that's going to be a good thing for her, being a little bit closer to home. She wasn't doing bad in LA. It's just that, sometimes it's good to have a fresh start. In her third season as well, she got the draft at the same time as Angel Reese. People were saying that she was supposed to go to Chicago to begin with. The word was that Angel was supposed to go to LA, and Rickea was supposed to go to Chicago.
Well,
that's what the word was going into the draft, but it didn't quite happen that way. I'm excited, man. Let's run down the picks. Number 1, AZ Fudd. Olivia Miles, number 2 out of TCU. Seattle Storm drafted our fine film, the one that everybody thought was going to go first. She's on her way to Seattle Storm out of Spain. Washington Mystic drafted Lauren Betts. Chicago Sky got Gabriela Jacquez. Toronto Tempo, the new team, picked up Kiki Rice out of UCLA. Foreman Fire picked up Yana Martin Carrion out of Spain. Valkyries picked up Flau'jae Johnson with the cutest moment of the night. Then she got traded to Seattle. Did you see what Flau'jae what got drafted? What happened?
Nah.
They had the little brother on the side. The little brother waving to the sister, and the comment was like, "Bring him on up here." And Flau'jae was like, she's trying to smile and play off like, "I ain't want him to really come up here." I'm conjecturing anyway. I'm pretty sure she did, but she didn't because to me, I felt like the reporter was reaching too far. Of course, you want the cute moments, you want to capture that moment, but let Flau'jae have her moment. It's not. I don't think she didn't want her little brother up there, but if she wanted to have a little brother, she'd walk up there to begin with. I just think that was fair on the reporter's part. The commentator to just invite him up there like that. It was a cute moment. It was a beautiful moment, but they could have saved that part to actually got back down off the stage after she got drafted. All right, moving forward. Let's see here. Washington Mystic drafted Andrew Ducalik, Raven Johnston to Indiana Fever. Washington Mystic picked up Cody McMahon out of Ohio State. Connecticut Sun picked up Neil Ngloma out of France. And Atlanta Dream picked up Medina Okat out of Kenya, which was by way of South Carolina. And Seattle Storm drafted Tanya Mayer. And last but not least, in the first round, Connecticut Sun picked up Gianna Meekins. Once again, 5 players in the first round from UCLA. Great thing all the way around. Now, one thing I'm going to go back to, same thing I've always said. How many of these girls are actually going to make the teams? We talk about that every year. How they have all this big draft, they make all this big hoopla, and out of that group, 12, maybe not 10 or 12 make the teams.
But
I think that might change this year because of the new CBA, collective bargaining agreement. Most of those girls on teams were purposely free agents, and that's why you have a lot of signings going on right now, and that they're making a rush to start the season on time because of that. And I'm cautiously optimistic that a lot of those girls are going to make it in the second and third rounds because of the fact that the CBA has changed, and I think whether they wanted to or not, it's going to be a cleansing a lot of those players coming off this year. What are your thoughts, sir?
Man, I agree with you wholeheartedly. It's true. It's gonna be. I ain't know Raven Johnson was a singer. Wow. Yep. Yeah, Don got some work to do.
Well, no, I don't. She reloads. She got the number 1 point guard coming in. They were just showing her the other day at a game that the young lady had. She was sitting on the sideline, and so I think they're gonna be just fine. Okat not coming back, that's a big loss. But when you bring in the number 1 point guard in the country, that's gonna help out a lot. Don't say I don't chase them, I replace them. I'm talking Chuck. No, she didn't say that. Of course, she didn't say that. That's not something that Dawn would say. And so she was there last night. hyping up not Flaugier, I'm sorry, Raven, that she went across the stage. So, hey, good luck to all those young ladies who got drafted. I love the fact that they got them. They were all over the press. They were on Good Morning America. They were on every show that you can find, that you can think of, doing interviews, sharp as a tack, holding nothing back, and getting ready for the season. So good luck to them. And I'm going to be cheering for my Dallas Wings. Why? They started in Detroit. They were Detroit Shock. Then they went to Oklahoma. Now they're in Dallas. And so because they have the Detroit roots, they originally started playing at the Palace of Auburn Hills. They're always going to be my team. All right, we're going to move forward because we had the 10-minute mark.
Yeah.
We had the 10-minute mark. We only got about 5-7 minutes more to go, and we got to do it. We got to talk about them. It's official. Red Wings, dead and gone. He scared me, man. You scared me. I got to call police.
Nah.
Red Wings are gone. They done for. They lost the other night to the Columbus Blue Jackets 4-3, and that was it. They done. I was making jokes about sticking a knife and sticking a fork in them, but officially they're done. It hurt my heart because I'm a diehard Red Wing fan. They promptly won the next game, 6-3 against the Flyers. And they just lost the last two, the Devils, and last night to the Tampa Bay Lightning. They play tomorrow in their last game against the Florida Panthers. And the coach said that they deserve the boos that they got, but then start complaining about people talking about them not doing well. When you lose two-thirds of your games after January, after doing so well, what you think you was going to get? You think we was going to come over and pat you in the back? There, coach, it's okay? No, man, y'all not doing what y'all supposed to do. And that's not right. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I don't know, man. I think okay, you know how when he went off, Larkin went off and did the World Cup or whatever in hockey, and then they won it. U.S. finally beat Canada. Mm-hmm. I think as a hockey fan, I can't speak for you, but I think as me as a hockey fan and the rest of us, I think we thought Dylan Larkin was going to bring some of that back, and they was just going to keep rolling. Then when he got hurt, it was like you took the wind out the sail, right? And then it was over.
Yeah. I have that probably has a lot of credence, definitely. You want to carry over from the Olympic team going forward into the rest of the season. That didn't happen. But at the end of the day, they can't use that as a crutch because other teams have players that played in the Olympics that came back and they did well. So they Red Wings just had to play consistent down the stretch and they didn't do so at all. All right, let's see here. Where we at? We're at about 13 minutes left today, and today, so we're right at about our 15-minute mark. I want to thank you guys for joining us on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. We live on all of them right now, and we're gonna leave it here for the day. We're gonna start doing these Tuesday morning takeovers. Maybe we can add another day in here somewhere down the line. Thank y'all so much on TikTok. I got all these folks on TikTok coming in here, leave me some hearts, join us, follow us. We really do appreciate y'all because we I can see like we on live on YouTube and all that good stuff. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna thank y'all. I'm gonna probably go live one more time, at least one more time this week. We're gonna start picking up the lives, and it's a beautiful thing. Everybody be safe, stay warm, stay dry, stay cool wherever you're at in this world, and stay out of trouble.